Hey guys, Tony here. I'm just outside my home theatre and it's been a few weeks since my last video. And that's because I have been working really hard to redo my home theatre with the plan that I showed in part one, which includes ripping out my whole front wall, replacing the screen with a roll down screen, installing my custom made masking panel system, as well as putting the fabric panels over the front wall to hide it all and make it look really nice and neat. The other thing with this project was to redo all of the lighting. So I'm changing all of the LifeX lighting over to Govee, who are sponsoring the video as well. And I am also putting waveforming into this room. As I have a trim of altitude 16, I'm able to get waveforming in here. And part of that has been to make some changes to the speaker layout and the subs at the back. So even though the room is nowhere near finished at this point, I thought it's been a few weeks since a video and I've been getting asked questions about the progress. So the lighting is really bad in there, but I got my little light here and hopefully we'll be able to go through. My son, Robbie, he's filming for me. So let's go through and I'll show you the progress. Let's go. So if we turn around here, the main thing that we've got here is the screen. So you can see this is a roll up, roll down screen from Elitescreens. So unfortunately there's some issues with this screen at the moment. There's some wrinkles you can probably see. I'm in contact with Elitescreens to see what we can do about that, because obviously having the ripples in the screen is not a good look. I don't know if it's something that's happened in transport or if it's something that we can actually fix. But at this point, I'm just going to be totally transparent about it, that's how the condition of the screen came. And it's been several weeks of back and forth, and all the things I've tried have not fixed it. So the idea, as you can see, is to have the speaker wall here. So the speakers would be on this plinth. You can see there's a plinth here, and on that plinth, that's where the speakers go. I've test fitted everything and everything does fit on there. Looks a bit messy at the moment, I've got wires everywhere, but this is the condition of the room at the moment. So the steel frame here is not completely done yet, but we had to space everything because the speakers go there, the roll down screen has to come down in front of the speakers, and then the masking panels, which are not in yet, have to go in front of that. And then the fabric wall panel system is then going to click into the steel. So there's a lot more steel going in here to give it rigidity, but you can see it's still very, very solid even now. So the removable fabric panels will go on and it will cover everything and it will give it a really nice look. Well, that's the plan anyway. So that's where we're at with the front wall. Now, if you have a look down here, you can see that I've installed my motor controllers and the Arduino, which will control the masking panel system. So I kind of rigged up a little test plate, and basically the motors are sort of on a little plate and everything's wired up. I made the custom plugs and things like that. And you can see over on this side, I've got the power supply. It's 40 amp, 1000 watt and into 12 volts. So it does 12 volts, but 40 amps and 1000 watt max. So the linear actuators will have enough power. So you can see up the top there's one of the linear actuators, and you can see the spacing is super tight. It does work, I've tested them. So I've tested them by just playing a movie and like Top Gun, and it will actually bring them down correctly according to the aspect ratio changes in the movie. I'll have more on that in a dedicated video. But for now, I thought I would just show you this is how far we've gone. Now, in terms of waveforming, you can see here, I've got another subwoofer here. This is a Cyclonics 12. So the Cyclonics 12 matches the MX10 subs, and also, if you have a look at the back, I've got my Volcanic Slims as well. Now the Volcanic Slims are a powered subwoofer, so they are also a 12-inch sub. They've got the same driver as the MX10 and the Cyclonics 12, so I wanted to keep everything nice and consistent. So this subwoofer here will be mounted up on the wall here, and I had a Sparky mate came over and he ran the cable for me. So this is the subwoofer cable, and it's going to be mounted up on the wall there. So keeping in line with the speakers and talking about the speakers, I did this yesterday. You can see I've actually mounted the Cyclonics 12, and it's on the wall and it's being held up there with a French cleat. So it is very solid. It's not going to come down. I don't know what the vibrations are going to be like with it going, but I have some plans to mitigate if it does send some vibrations through the wall. But yeah, it's a French cleat system. Now, mind you, I'm just showing you a quick walkthrough. I have recorded and time-lapsed absolutely everything that I've done in this room. So make sure you like and subscribe this video, because there will be a whole series of videos coming where I show the entire build process. And that's like everything, ripping out the wall, measuring, planning, mounting these subs, how I did it. And you can see it was just meant to be, because these Art Novium panels are 600 millimeters high, and the Cyclonics 12 is also 600 millimeters high. And I've got the Hyperphonics 45, which is, I think, 280 millimeters wide. And it just so happens that everything fit in nicely. Technically, this sub should be over a little bit more for waveforming, but we got it pretty close. My good friend Michael from Krix, who is the Trinov specialist at Krix, he did the measurements and he spoke to Trinov, and they said that this will work. So it's slightly out, but it's still good enough for it to work. So I've got the Hyperphonics 45s here. There might be a little bit of reflection coming off here, but this is how the home theater game works. You have to work with the compromises. And in my small room, this is the best that I could do if I wanted to do waveforming. So what's going to happen, you can see there's no chairs here. I actually sold my chairs to someone on Facebook Marketplace who actually knows my channel, and it was cool meeting him. So Chris, thanks for buying my chairs. And I will have another set of chairs coming in here very soon. I thought I'd just leave them out for the time being so that I can work on the lighting. So the next thing is going to be the lighting. There's going to be Govee lighting all the way under the curtain pelmet. There's going to be Govee lighting all the way around, and it's going to look really cool because it's going to shine down the curtains. And also we're going to route the cables for everything for the subs. My friend Chris, who you'll see in the demo videos, he's actually going to help me route the cables, and he's going to patch everything because he's a jib rocker. So he's going to patch everything up for me. Like, silly me, I made a little hole there, which was totally unnecessary. So we've got to patch things up. But I'm really pleased with the results so far. Now, the other cool thing, Valencia home theater seating. And again, people are probably sick of me talking about Valencia home theater seating, but I am actually a dealer for them. They've been an amazing supporter of me and my channel, and they've allowed me to sell here. And it's a way of funding my channel and also paying for a lot of the stuff that I'm doing in the room through the commissions that I get from sales at no extra cost to you, but it really helps me out when you guys buy through me. And you can see here, I have the absolutely amazing Monzas. Now, I haven't done the review yet, but you can see they've got carbon fiber on the sides, they've got LED lighting, and they are literally probably, I dare say, the most comfortable chair that I've been able to sit in for Valencia. And I would love a set across the back, but I think I'm going to have to stick with the Tuscany because I do have a set of Tuscany. I'm going to show you that. So the other cool thing that's happening is this star ceiling, which I made and which has gotten me a lot of views on my channel, is being ripped out. So that star ceiling is being ripped out. And if you want to come up here, Rob, my good friend Marty, who is a friend of mine on the channel, I'm just going to cover my address here. He has started his own business called Stars, and we measured and he custom made brand new panels. And these panels are going to fit snugly within my alcove. And the other cool thing is that he's developed a system that does multiple colors through the threads. So each strand can potentially be a different color. And that's something that's pretty unique. So he's flying up to Sydney very soon and he's going to be installing them. You can see I've got my MX-10s. They're just sitting here in the hallway. Sorry, not the hallway, in my dining room. The wife loves me at the moment. She really must love me because I'm telling you, like, the amount of mess that I've made. But yeah, these will be going in once I've secured the front wall. So yeah, they're just sitting there. And I do have a set of chairs. If we go through here, oh, just quickly, this is my old screen. I'm probably going to try and sell this just to get rid of it out of my room. I've got the piano hinges at the top, so if anyone is after it in the Sydney area and wants a really good quality acoustically transparent screen, I've pre-installed the piano hinges, so if you screw it into the wall, you can raise them so you can access your speakers. It's a couple of little dents on the side, but the screen itself is perfect condition. So yeah, hit me up in the comments if you're interested. We'll go through to my garage, and you can see here, I've got a new set of Valencia Tuscanis. So these are what will be going into my back row. It's just funny because now that I've seen the Monzas, I would love to put a full row of Monzas and leave the two at the front. That would be really cool. But these, I'm just out of space. I've got nowhere to put these, and I don't want to sell these. I just want to keep them. They're brand new, and yeah, I think that's what's just going to have to go in my room. So guys, that's just the quick update. Now let's have a quick look in my studio, and I'll show you something else we've got going on here. Let me turn the lighting on. So down in my rack there, you'll see the Silverstone case. That's my MadVR home theater PC. Well, it's really a home theater PC, and I've got MadVR software running on it. And that does all the tone mapping. So I'm going to have a full build video on that. I know I've been promising that for a while, but the reason I haven't, as you can see, is because my room has been a mess and the screen is not performing how I need it to. There's ripples through it. So I can't really show that video until all of that is fixed. But you can see here, I've got my Krix amp here. This amp matches, it's a KA1100. I've got one already for my my other subs, and my passive MX10 subs, and this is going to power the Cyclonics 12, which is going above the wall. So thank you to Krix for sponsoring the video. Really appreciate it and helping me get this far. And also, here's all the rest of the Govee lighting. So you can see here, this is the cool LED strip lighting, which is going to go around the alcove. They even come with a beveled 45, so when you stick it on, you can actually go around corners, which is awesome. So got tons of lighting there with the covers. I'll have links to everything in the description. I've also got the Govee bulbs. They're going to go into the alcove, into the alcove bulkhead. So that's another really cool part of this project, is the lighting, and I can't wait to show everyone. It's just been taking a long time. Like I said, it's been about 3 weeks since my last video. Work has been really, really busy. So the only times I can do that project are after hours. Now, big thank you to my buddy Ben, who's come to help me, and he's coming to help me again finish the fabric wall panel system. And my good friend Chris as well. He's a coffee buddy who I found at my local cafe. We've become mates. We both support the Bulldogs. We're footy fans, so we get along really well. And he's the one that helped me, and you will see all of his work in the up and coming video that I do. So guys, that pretty much wraps up the video. I know it's not like my regular videos where I script and I talk and things like that. I do have a very big schedule coming over September, which is going to be, there's a bunch of new projectors which have come to the market. They're all long throw projectors, and I have to review them. So over September, you'll see a bunch of new videos coming on these projectors, but also in the mix, hopefully my room will be done and I'll be able to release that video as well. So again, guys, please like and subscribe this video and stay tuned, because I have plenty of videos coming. And if you have any questions at all, you want to know anything about the project, about the plans, what I'm doing, yeah, just let me know down in the comments section. But anyway, guys, that's it for this one. You'll catch me in the next one. Bye for now.